All right, and welcome back, guys. We are just days away from the premiere of the movie Bang Bang. It's debuting at theaters in New York, LA, and right here in Central Iowa this Friday, happening over at Fleur. And so we've got Iowan Nicolaas Bertelsen joining us. He's a producer on the film, joining us to talk about it. First of all, Nicholas, appreciate your time. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm from Ames, Iowa originally. Went to Iowa State University and got a degree in broadcast journalism. And then eventually wound up in Los Angeles. I got a master's degree at the University of Southern California. So I have two schools and one set of school colors, cardinal and gold.
That's right. That's right. This man, he was. You were here just this past weekend for the game.
Yeah, I was here. I was at the Iowa State game. It was awesome. I was also at the Iowa State game in Dublin, which was awesome.
Love it.
But yeah, so I've just, since I got my master's degree in film, I've just been producing films. I'm LA based now, and I've been teaching, actually producing at USC for the past 3 semesters.
Okay, so the path from Iowa to LA, doing what you're doing now, just what kind of movies, what kind of films are you usually going for and trying to create?
Yeah, it's interesting because I like to be fairly genre agnostic, but a lot of, because they're low budget independent movies, they tend to be dramas, a lot of them. I really would like to do like a really outrageous comedy. I haven't done that yet. I've done kind of a dark comedy, but this one is a drama. It's about Bernard Bang Bang Rosiski, who's played by Tim Blake Nelson, who's a retired boxer. And when his estranged daughter and grandson come back into his life, it kind of like upsets his whole world.
Yeah, and so for Bang Bang, where did you get the idea for a movie like this?
Yeah, so the writers, Will Janowitz, who you might recognize as an actor from various things like The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire.
I wonder where I heard that name.
Yep, okay. And he's written some other screenplays, but I really love this one. And then the director, Vincent Grashaw, came across the script, and lead producer, Cole Payne, they kind of put this whole thing together. And Vincent Grashaw, the director, also boxed as a teenager and in his 20s. And so he really, he actually choreographed all of the boxing scenes in this movie.
And I'm curious, when you're shooting a movie like this and when you're doing something like boxing, it's definitely a different kind of ordeal when you're putting that into a movie. Were there any challenges or any things that you've never done before when you're producing a movie that's centered around boxing in so many ways?
Yeah, I mean, you always work with a stunt coordinator to make sure that the stuff looks good but is also safe. They'll help you select camera angles where it looks like a punch is landing when it's not actually landing. And then working with the actors so that they're not hurting each other and also reacting properly as if they did just get hit. And I've done movies with, fight scenes in them before, but this one has a couple of actual boxing matches in it where it's kind of continuous action. And so it was really great to have a director who could choreograph that, and then a fantastic stunt coordinator, Frank Blake, who could teach it to the actors.
And as you can see, we've been showing kind of some of the videos from the trailer, and it looks really good. Where can people be able to see this here?
So it's at the Fleur Cinema Cafe, starting Friday, 7 p.m. We're going to do a special screening where I'll introduce the film and I'll do a Q&A afterwards, and then it's going to run all week at the Fleur. So like you said, New York, LA, and Des Moines.
That's so special. How did that feel for you to be able to bring one of your movies back here and show your family, your friends, just all of the stuff that you've been working on with this?
Oh yeah, I love it. I mean, and big shout out to the Fleur because they have been very kind in showing several of my movies when they come out, or movies that I've been involved with. And so it's great to be able to show it to friends and family, and your viewers hopefully come Friday night. And if you can't make it Friday night, because I know it's kind of short notice, it's going to play there all week, so come out and see it. The Fleur will keep bringing movies like this here if people keep coming out to see them.
And that's really special, like you said, just how over there at Fleur Cinema, they're bringing in these local talent just like yourself and making sure that people see all the talented folks that we have here in Central Iowa.
Well, and this is like a really award-worthy performance by Tim Blake Nelson. So, at Oscar time, you can say, I saw it here first at the Fleur,
Exactly, exactly. Is there a website or somewhere where people can find out more about the film?
So the Internet Movie Database, imdb.com, and also the Fleur website has some stuff there as well. And those are it for now.
All right, sounds good. Nicholas, we appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.